Hi, welcome to Cabayala, it's Agosta. Welcome to our in-home quarantine practice all over the body number 4. Get ready by getting a yoga strap. So if you have yoga straps, get one right here by your mat. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can always use a belt or just any type of cloth or even a very thin blanket or scarves that maybe can be useful. It's just to help us to extend the legs when we do our Tadasana poses. Okay, let's get started. So come on your back. Remember, always bending the legs, using the forearms, and slowly coming on your back. And just come inward for a moment, inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth. Maybe one deep inhalation and exhalation, just for a second to tune in ourselves, our body, check in and see how we feel, see if we have any tensions or any things that require our attention in this practice today. And last breath here, inhale and exhale. Just a nice relaxation right here before we start. Maybe some nose with the head. I feel like my neck is a little tight today. And then bring both knees to chest and give yourself a nice hug, squeezing those legs into your chest. See that you are pressing into the shin bone and not your knees. So not the knees, shin bone. And then we just squeeze in. And maybe we can extend the right leg forward, just reaching with the right big toe mound, extending the leg, just having it a little bit above ground. You can lower it a little bit, but not touching the ground, just stretching our psoas right here. Relax the quads, so the muscle is actually working is the psoas, keeping the leg up. Relax the glutes, relax the quads. And then bring the right leg back in, squeeze again, and then the left leg comes forward, maybe starting a little higher so we can stretch the quads for a moment, reaching through the left big toe mound, and then slowly start lowering it, lower more, almost like touching the ground, maybe a couple inches above the ground. And then release the quads, release the glutes. Allow your psoas muscle to hold the leg in the air. 2 more breaths here. And last one. Then bring the knee in, last squeeze right here. And now we're going to bring the feet on the ground. Make sure that you have your strap by you. Take the top of the shoulders down, relax the abdomen, don't squeeze the abdomen, don't force the lower back to go towards the mat. Just relax the torso and bring your right knee towards the chest, place the strap around the ball of the right leg. And then we extend the leg 90 degrees. And then bringing the leg 90 degrees, if it's possible, and then the strap or belt or anything you could find is just to help you to give it some resistance, so you can bring with the arms down. You're pulling into you the leg, but the leg is actually pushing into the strap. The pushing into the strap with the big toe mound is helping to engage the quads. And the fact that the leg is 90 degrees is helping the leg bone, the femur, to get into the hip socket, which is really nice to relax the hips. Now, the shoulders are on the ground, my arms are extended, so the elbows are in, and I'm not using my arm to keep my leg there. My leg is working. And then slowly we can extend the left leg forward, keeping the left toes pointing towards the ceiling. And then we take down the left leg and we press into the strap with the right one. And then we bend the legs. Take a moment and we're going to switch. So remember the shoulders are relaxed. Throwing the top of the shoulder towards the ground. Then we extend the left leg, pressing the strap in the ball of the left leg. See that your arms are extended, so the straps are extensions of your arms. That's why we place the strap there. And then we start pressing into the strap with the left big toe mount, and we hold the strap actually with the hands. We see we can pull the strap towards us, towards the ground, but the left foot it's not letting us. So then we can stretch those quads in the left leg, and then slowly extending the right leg. Dragging the leg is even better. Drag your right leg forward, keeping the right toes up. Don't grip the abdomen, so release the abdomen. Take the top of the shoulders down and keep pressing into the strap. And then we repeat the actions, pressing down with the right heel, taking the right leg down. See if we can lower the leg even more against the ground. And at the same time we're pressing with the left big toe mount. Last breath here. And then bending both legs. We can take just a moment. Now we're going to take the legs towards the side. So first we're going to bring the right leg up again. So right knee in. Place the strap around the ball of the right foot and extend the right leg up 90 degrees. Now we're going to grab the straps with the right hand and we're extending the left arm towards the sides of the body, aligned with the shoulder, and then extend forward the left leg, and then we're going to take the right leg towards the side. If we start lifting the left hip, then we don't lower the right leg anymore. So we have to have control on the left leg and see that we can continue pressing into the straps with the right big toe mount. We're still engaging the right quads. We're pressing down with the left heel. So taking the left leg even more lower towards the ground. And we're keeping that leg, can go lower if we want. However, we have to make sure this left hip is not lifting. Last breath here. Extend those legs and come up. See that my arm was all the time extended. I never bended and placed my elbow on the ground, so we don't do that because we want to protect our tendons, and no, we don't want tendonitis, we don't want to hurt our shoulder. Left knee in, place the strap around the left foot, and then we grab the straps with the left leg, the left hand now. We grab the straps with the left hand now, and then extending the right arm along the right shoulder. The palms can be up, and then we're going to extend the right leg forward, dragging the right heel, right toes pointing towards the ceiling, and then we're taking the left leg towards the left. Keep the right hip on the mat, the shoulders stay on the ground, engaging those quads. Keep pressing into the left with the left big toe mat into the strap, and you keep pressing the right heel towards the ground. Engaging those quads. Both legs are stretched. And you can always bring the left leg even closer, but you have to see that you can keep the top of the right thigh down. Last breath here. And then bring the leg back 90 degrees and then lower, bending both legs. Then bring the right knee towards the chest, place the strap around the ball of the right foot. And now we're going to grab both ends of the strap with the left hand, extending the right arm away from the body. So as you can see now, I'm using my left hand to grab the straps that are coming from my right leg. So it's in diagonal. And then we're going to extend the left leg forward again, dragging the heel on the ground, keeping the toes pointing up. And slowly we're bringing the right leg above the left, and it's coming towards the left. And here we are lifting the right hip from the ground. The leg that it's under may roll towards the left, but we see if we can keep the shoulders on the ground, so we don't have to take the right leg all the way to the floor. We just feel the stretch in the right hip. So you don't have to go really low, just find the stretch and stay there for at least 30 seconds to get that right stretch. And then we keep releasing the abdomen, keeping the shoulders down, pressing into the right big toe into the strap. And then bring the leg back up, bending both legs, removing the strap, and we go to the other side. Left knee in, press the strap. Now we grab it with the right hand, both ends, extending the left arm to the side and dragging the right leg forward, extending both legs, and then it's when we bring the left leg above the right one. As you can see, my left heel, my left hip is raising a little away from the ground. And just look for that stretch in the left hip, allowing the right leg to roll towards the right. Maintain the right arm stretch. You want to bring your leg a little towards your head, you just walk with the right hand hiding the strap. So you have to find that stretch. I have the wall there that doesn't let me take my leg lower, but that's okay because I feel my stretch. That's what you gotta do. You gotta go as you can control your body and feel the stretch while you still have control. And then bring the leg back to center, bend those legs, remove the strap, take it to the side, and hug those knees in. Be doing some rocking towards the side, just to relax the lower back. And then we're going to roll to the side to come into tabletop. So coming into tabletop, placing the hands under the shoulders and knees under your hips, pressing with the entire hand, keeping the toenails into the ground. We're going to do some cat-cows to stretch a little bit. So inhale, cat, exhale, cow. Just looking into some warm up for the spine. And go as you're breathing. A few more. Inhale, exhale, cow. Some people like to do the inhale in the cow and the exhale in the cat. So you can try, see which one works better. And last cat, pushing with the hands, lifting the back, taking the crown of the head down, abdomen in, and a nice little longer cow right here, taking the navel towards the ground, lifting the tailbone. Come back to center. We're going to crawl the toes under to come into downward facing dog. So spreading the fingers wide apart, pushing with the hands, bring those sit bones up. Downward facing dog. Maybe some yes, no, so we can relax the head. Nice and slowly. Pressing with the entire hand. See that you're pressing through the knuckles of the fingers, the palm, and pushing the weight towards the heels. So you're trying to stretch those legs, but you're trying mostly to stretch the spine, lengthening through the spine a lot. So the weight comes towards the heels. Push, push, push. The abdomen comes in. Shoulder blades are in. Keep pushing. Gotta be here just for a couple more breaths. Keep pushing the weight towards the heels. And also lifting the kneecaps so your legs are stretching. Go, 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 even more. See how your heels are going more and more towards the ground. And then lifting the right leg up, bending the right leg, open a little bit the right hip, maybe doing some circles. And the other side. Nice three-legged dog. And then we're going to bring the right foot and place it between the hands. Bringing the left hand right by the inner side of the right foot. Inhale and lifting the right arm up. So we have a nice twist. Keeping the back heel up. Reaching with the right fingertips. And we keep breathing, stretching the max you can. Keep reaching with the right fingers, relax the head. You can look up with the head. And then lower the hand. Take the right foot to meet the left one. Down dog again. Then lifting the left leg, bending the left leg, opening up. So we're bringing the left foot towards the ground behind us. So we can lift the left knee and do some nice circles to warm up those hips a little more. And then the other side. Nice. And then three-legged dog. And then we bring the left foot between the hands. Pressing with the right hand in the inside of the left foot. And then we reach with the left hand. Looking up. Keep the back leg stretched. Back heel is up. We feel the twist. Shoulder blades in. Nice, reaching more with the left fingers. Spreading through the collarbones. Engage those glutes. And then bring the left hand down. Back into downward facing dog. Nice. And then bend the legs, bring the chest towards the knees, keep pressing into the hands, relax the head, bend the legs a little more, press into the hands, bring the chest even closer to the knees, and then walk your hands and your feet together for forward fold. Let's grab the strap again and place it under the ball of the feet. The feet can be hip distance apart. And we're going to place the strap right below the feet so we can use it also for laterals. And then we're going to come slowly into the nice tabletop. So we're back. Now it's flat, or we look for that. We keep the gaze into the ground a little forward. Shoulder blades are in, and make sure that the weight of your body is coming towards the center feet. And then we flat that back even more. So the arms are coming into the arm socket. And we just keep breathing, looking for that stretch in the hamstrings and in the back. We're lengthening into our back, getting rid of that little curve that we get sometimes, a little hook that comes in our upper back. We want to have a nice flat back. And then we're going to look up Inhale, exhale, bend the elbows and bring your head down. So we're using again the strap as the tool to pull so we can bring the head even lower. The elbows are coming towards the sides. We keep the legs engaged by lifting the kneecaps, tighten those quads. Then the arms opening this way to the sides. It helps the shoulder blades to come together, so we are trying to avoid to have that curve in the upper back. We're trying to flat our upper back and bringing the crown of the head even lower. And then come back to tabletop, nice and slowly. Inhale and exhale, refreshing the lungs. See that you can bring the arms into the arm socket again. Flat the back, and inhale, look up, exhale, bending the elbows once again. Now we are doing it for a second time, so we are experts, so we do it better. Bring the weight of the body towards the front of the feet, not the heels, so we can stretch those hamstrings, engage the quads, and then pull with the strap so you can bring your head even lower. Go, go, go. One more breath, we can do this. And then release the strap. Bring the hands into the hips. Using the hinge movement of your hinge socket in your hip. Come up. Nice, now we're standing. Removing the strap. Take your feet wide apart. See that your feet are parallel. Take your left toes in, right leg all the way out. Extend the arms towards the sides, align with your shoulders. Take the shoulder blades together and the top of the shoulders descend. We're going to inhale and in the exhalation bend the right leg, warrior two. See that your right knee is on top of your right ankle. We have to have aligned our knee and our ankle. The right knee goes actually towards the right pinky toe so we can open the right hip, and we keep pressing down with the left heel. And then you can take the head back and look towards your right fingers. Warrior two. One more breath. Keep pressing with the back heel. Keep taking the right knee towards the right pinky toes and extend the leg, feet parallel, and then we go to the other side. Right toes in, left leg all the way out, pressing down with the right outer heel, and inhale, exhale, bend the left leg. And then take the head back and look towards the left fingers. See that your left knee is going towards the left pinky toe. Extend the back leg. Keep the torso perpendicular to the ground. It's hard to do this. We want to go towards the left, but we have to keep the torso perpendicular. And then extend the left leg, feet parallel, and then step feet together. Tadasana, just for a moment. Going to take the feet wide apart. Left toes in, right leg all the way out. Extend the arms towards the sides. Inhale, and the exhalation, reach along the right leg and bring your right hand towards your right ankle. Triangle pose. Pressing down with the left outer heel and the right big toe mound. Open the chest. See that you are feeling the left waist. All this area is stretching. We feel it in the left side of our torso. We open the collarbones and take the head back, and then we can turn the head to look towards your left fingers. See that you're not dropping the weight of your body towards the right ankle. That's easy to do. We should be just able to hold ourselves without even using that support. And then pull out with the left arm, feet parallel, and we go to the other side. Right toes in, left leg all the way out. Lengthening through the sides of the waist, inhale. Exhale, reaching along the left leg, bring your left hand towards your left ankle. Triangle pose. Again, now we feel that stretch in the sides of the waist. In this time will be our right side. That's where we're going to feel it. So the right heel is pressing down and the left big toe man is pressing down. The kneecaps are lifted, so both quads are engaged. And we're open through the collarbones, so the shoulder blades come in. Then we can take the head back and turn the head to look up towards your right fingers. Keep breathing. And then pull out with your right hand, come up, feet parallel, and then feet together. Next, let's practice some balance poses. So bringing the hands heart center, let's place the weight of the body on the left leg, bending the left leg, crossing the right thigh on top of the left leg, and we're sitting. So lifting the chest, sitting into our left leg that is bent. Now we keep the gaze forward and see if we can go lower, maintaining our balance. Flexing the right foot, and see that you're not squeezing the leg, the knee. If the knee starts getting squeezed, just move that thigh a little in, and then switch, coming now into the other leg, placing the weight on the right leg, crossing the left, and bending. We're bending the right leg now. Lifting the chest, spreading through the collarbones, flexing the left foot, and we're sitting. Keep sitting, go lower, and slowly come out. Nice. Next, we're going to practice the finger to toes pose, bringing the left hand into the waist, weight of the body on the left leg. Inhale and bring the right leg up, getting a hold of your big right toe with the index and middle fingers. And here, just take a moment to see if you can find that balance where we can keep the left hip in and the right knee is pointing towards the ceiling. We're extending from the sides of the waist and lifting the chest, breathing through the collarbones. See what our shoulders are, lowering the shoulders. And once we have all that in check, we're going to extend the right leg towards the side. Extending, we can take the left arm away for balance. And we see we can stretch the leg even more. And bending and lowering. Going the other side. Right hand in the right hip. Inhale, lifting the left. Getting a hold of the left toe, and again see that we're extending through the sides of the waist, spreading through the collarbones, lifting the chest, keeping the left knee pointing up, extending the right leg, we're lifting the right kneecap, and then bringing the right hip in, it's going that way, and now we're going to stretch the left leg, the icing on the cake. Stretch the leg. Bring the right hip in, maintaining the balance, lifting the chest, and bending. Tadasana. We're going to step the feet wide apart. See that you go the widest possible that you can. Feet are parallel, and heels are aligned. We're going to bring the elbows back, lifting the chest, pressing into the feet, so we lift those kneecaps, we're having those legs really stretching, looking up. Inhale, exhale, come forward, bringing the hands under the shoulders. Bringing the shoulder blades in, see if we can bring the arms into the arm socket, pressing with the big toes. So we see that we bring the weight of the body towards the center feet or even towards the toes. So we are not sitting in our heels. And then we're walking the hands back, aligning the wrists with the ankles, stretching the arms first. See if we can take those wrists down. We're stretching our wrists right here. Maybe stay in a couple breaths. Reaching with the inner wrist down, elbows in, stretch those arms, looking ahead, forward on the ground. And then inhale, lift the head, exhale, bring the crown of the head towards the ground, bending the elbows. And here we stretch the legs, pushing with the hands so we move the shoulders away from the ears. Make sure you're not placing a lot of weight on your head. The head is just supported on the ground, but it's not holding us. It's just touching the ground a little. It's just touching the ground a little bit. Stretch those legs, engaging the thigh muscles, lifting the kneecaps, pressing with the inner and outer sides of the feet. You can grab your ankles maybe, just to help a little bit. Bring the head down if you don't touch the ground with the head. You will feel this the stretch in the calf muscles. Stretch those legs, engage the quads, shoulders away from the ears. Just a couple more breaths. And then bring the hands back where they were, align with the ankles first, and then walk them forward so your hands are under your shoulders, and then we're going to bring the hands into the hips and extend forward and up, and then heel toe, feet together. Tadasana. We're going to sit. See that you have your strap or belt by you. Take your legs forward, sit in staff pose, Tadasana. Sit in the sit bones, lifting the chest, pressing down with the heels. We're going to grab the strap, place it around the ball of the feet. So again, the strap becomes the extension of our arms. Bring the arm into the arm socket, and we start pressing down with the posterior side of the leg. So you see maybe the heels start lifting a little bit because we are taking the bottom part of the knees down, trying to flush all this side, the inner thigh, in to the mat the most we can. Inhaling in through the nose, extend those legs, engage the thighs, shoulders down and in, shoulder blades in. Look up, inhale, exhale, bend the elbows out and bring the head towards the feet. Trying to reach with the nose towards the knees, but engage those legs, pulling into the strap, but keeping the feet pressing down into the ground, the heels. Go, go, go. And back to staff pose. Going to do this one more time. Extending the legs, engage the thighs, lift the kneecaps. These are hard and strong. Looking up, inhale. Exhale, come back, forward, forward fold. Go, go, go. Lifting the elbows towards the sides because that helps to keep the shoulder blades closer to each other. The abdomen comes in. And we keep going, a little more. Do the best you can. And release. Remove the strap. Bend the right leg. Going to practice a couple twists. Going to bring the left hand behind by the back of our hip area. Bringing the right arm up, reaching towards the ceiling with the fingers, and then turning inward, placing the elbow in the inside of the right thigh, and then turning towards the left. So we're lifting and turning. Looking over our left shoulder, see if we can turn more. Using the left hand to maybe push it into the ground so we can use as leverage to lift and turn more. Keep going. Press down with the left heel and then back to center. Lower the right leg, bend the left one. Doing the other side. Right hand behind. Rolling the right shoulder back. Lifting the left arm, reaching up, and then hook it into the inner side of the left thigh. Pressing down with the right heel, right toes up. Pushing with the right hand to lift us and turn. We're also pressing with the left elbow into the thigh to help us to turn even more towards the right. So we go, turning more. Keep turning. See if you can look behind you. A little more. And back to center. Back into the Tadasana first. And then we're going to come into our abdomen. So let's come into a Sphinx pose. Forearms parallel to each other. Palms are down. Fingers are spread wide apart. The toenails are pointing into the ground. Bring the shoulders back and down. Lifting the chest. Press into the hand. Engage the thigh muscles. And take the pubic bone towards the ground. Pressing with the toenails into the ground. Also, a Sphinx. Just stay here for a couple more breaths. Press with the hands. See that the entire forearms is pressing down. So the elbow is not supporting all the way. And from here, we're going to just don't move anything. We're just going to push with the hands and see if we can lift a little bit the torso. If we have to walk the hands a little forward, we do that. If not, let's see if we can go here a little more. This is a deeper back bend. Engage the thighs. Thighs the support for your lower back. The abdomen will come in. And you're going to feel this in the lower back. Be gentle. Last breath. And slowly bending the arms. Lower all the way down. Bringing the forehead into the mat. Going to practice the bow. So we're going to bend the legs one at a time and then grab the ankles. See that your knees are close to each other, parallel to each other. This is nice stretch for the quads. We're going to inhale and push into the hands with the ankles. At the same time, we're lifting. So lifting the head, rolling the shoulders back, lift the thighs, lift the chest. And push into your hands. That's why I help you to lift. Go, go, go. Go more. Tie those glutes. And lower. Next, we're going to turn the palms down. Keep the head on the ground. Forehead on the ground. We're going to inhale and lift the feet and the hands and the head all at the same time. See that your toes are touching and the heels are touching. Okay, ready? Inhale, lift. Lift the head, lift the chest. Feel like somebody's pulling you back from the feet, the toes, and the fingers. Go. More, more, even more. Use your glutes. Go more. Superman, go. Lift more. And lower yourself down. Nice. Bring the toes together. Push with your hands and come into child's pose. really slowly, stretching the arms, lengthening through the spine. Inhaling and exhaling, changing the air in your lungs. That helps to refresh the air and give us energy. We're going to walk the hands towards the left. Keep the hip on top of the heels. It's just the torso is going towards the right. Should feel a stretch in the left side of the waist. And then back to center. And go to the other side. Stretching the right side now of the torso. Just go as you feel that stretch and stay there for a few breaths. And back to center. And now we're going to sit and actually come on our back. Slowly bending the legs, using the forearms, come on your back. So we are going to practice the bridge, but grabbing our ankles. So grab your left ankle and your right ankle. And then we're going to start rolling the shoulders under. And see if we can bring the knees and the feet a little closer. You may feel at this point that your heels are lifting. However, we are going to go under more. And then we're going to lift. And when we start lifting, we see that our heels start lowering. Lift the hip. Lift. Lift the ribcage. Do a nice curve there. Concave curve. Keep the gaze towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders under even more. Engage the glutes. Lift the hips. Go. More. Feel those glutes working. More. Go higher. Higher. Keep those shoulders under you. Don't let go of your ankles. Lift more. More, more, more. Now you should be touching the ground with the heels. And slowly release the ankles. Lower your hip. Extend your arms towards the sides like a nice big T. Bring the knees together, feet together, and drop the knees towards the right. The gaze comes towards the left. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. Nice and easy, Tadasana. Relaxing. And then back to center. Now we go to the other side. So the shoulders are in the ground. The hip is lifted. The side, one side of the hip. When we turn towards the left, the right side is lifted. But the shoulders are all the exercise. They stay on the ground. Back to center. Bring the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a nice hug, maybe some rocking. Using the index and the middle finger. Let's come into happy baby, grabbing the big toes. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. The tailbone is on the ground. One more breath here. And then slowly we're going to stretch the legs. But see if we can keep the tailbone down. So draw the tailbone towards the ground, keeping the lower back on the ground. And then stretching those legs. Tighten the quads. Maybe we can bring the feet together. Grabbing the back of the legs maybe, to stretch those legs even more. And slowly bending the legs, bringing the hands on the ground, the feet on the ground, and get ready for Shavasana. I'm going to stretch one leg at a time, forward. Inhale really, really deep, and in the exhalation, release and let go. And go inward, observing the breathing. Inhaling in through the nose, maybe in 2 counts, and exhaling through the mouth, also in 2 counts. After a couple breaths, maybe we can add and inhale in 3 counts. So slowing down our breathing, always with control. And exhaling also in 3 counts. One more time. Now breathe normal. Maybe start moving the fingers and the toes, squeezing them and then releasing and squeezing. Then bring your arms overhead for a nice deep stretch. Then bending one leg at a time, rolling to the side. And when you're ready, pushing with the hand to come up into seated position. Bringing the hands heart center. Last inhalation and exhalation together. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed the class. If you did, please give me the thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And if you want to be notified when I place new classes, don't forget to click in the bell. If you have any comments, you are welcome to leave comments in the commentary area. And I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I see you next time. Thank you.